God spoke to Abram in a vision. "Do not be afraid, Abram. I am your shield, your very great reward." Abram protested, "Sovereign Lord, you have not given me any children, and the person who will inherit all I have is my servant, Eliezer of Damascus." "Eliezer will not inherit, but a son of yours will," God replied. God took Abram out to look at the night sky. "Look up at the sky and count the stars. If indeed you can count them, your offspring will be as numerous as the stars." Abram believed what God told him. God declared, "I am the Lord, who brought you out of Ur of the Chaldeans to give you this land." "Sovereign Lord, how can I know that I will gain this land?" Abram asked. God told him to bring a heifer, a goat, and a ram, each 3 years old, along with a dove and a young pigeon. Abram obeyed and sacrificed the animals, cutting all but the birds in half. He laid their carcasses, arranged in the halves, opposite each other. Birds of prey came down, but Abram drove them away. As the sun set, Abram fell into a deep sleep, and a dreadful darkness came over him. God warned that Abram's descendants would be mistreated as slaves in a strange country for 400 years. The God explained he would punish the nation that made them slaves and deliver them. They would leave that land with great possessions to live in the land God had promised. God promised Abram he would live in peace to an old age. When the sun had set, a smoking firepot with a blazing torch appeared and passed between the carcasses Abram had laid on the ground. God promised Abram to give his descendants the land from the Wadi of Egypt to the river Euphrates. However, Abraham and his wife Sarai became older and older without having a family of their own. The son God promised did not arrive, and Sarai became too old to have children. Would God keep his promise? How would Abram have descendants?